America is not a racist country.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Clifford Owensby. He's 39 years old and he had a run in with police officers in Dayton, Ohio on the 30th of September, and he's a paraplegic. This cop proceeded to pull him out by the hair for refusing to step out during a traffic stop. He's a paraplegic, okay? He is not going to be able to step out of the car like everyone else. But instead of finding this out, you know how these people got to be over dramatic and all over the fucking top all the time and just straight up go overboard as usual. That's why nobody likes dealing with y'all, period. So this is the Daily Mail, ladies and gentlemen, and this is October 8th, 2021. This is outrageous. Cops pull paraplegic man out of the car by his hair for refusing to step out during a traffic stop in Ohio. Wow, you would think you would at least listen to people, but one thing I always notice about these stops, whenever black people respond to them, they're very dismissive. They're very dismissive. But, that's to your detriment, especially dealing with a paraplegic man. Mm. Okay, so a paraplegic man was pulled out of his car by his hair at a traffic stop by an Ohio cop for refusing to step out, despite telling him he was disabled. Like I said, whenever I notice that's a standing pattern, whenever we are talking to them, they just automatically dismiss anything that we're saying. Clifford Owensby, 39, who is paraplegic, was pulled over for a traffic stop violation for his window being tinted past state regulations in Dayton, Ohio, near Columbus by police officers. I don't know why tinted windows requires you to get out of a car during a traffic stop. Why is getting out of the car a requirement? After refusing to get out of the car due to his disability, a police officer forcibly pulled him out by his hair. His daughter Cece reported on her Instagram that her father had no control of his legs and can't walk. Owensby was out running errands without his wheelchair and had to be assisted into the car before leaving. It is unclear where he was headed. I just feel like they were wrong for doing what they did. Of course they are. I couldn't believe what was happening to me, he told WHIO. And this was on Monday. This happened on September 30th. I feel like they need to train officers to deal with disabled people in a more efficient manner, he said. Treat them with respect. They don't treat nobody with they especially us. They don't treat us with respect. They're not interested in that. I feel like they don't even respect me as a citizen. They don't, brother. Okay, they don't. He told the Dayton Daily News. All right, so he told the officer plain and clear that he was out running errands and had to be assisted into the car to begin with. He informed the officer he was paraplegic and couldn't get out of the car. So the officer offered assistance several times, but Owensby refused and threatened to sue if they touched him. Well, you should still go through with that for real. You should go through with suing these people. The video footage was released by the Dayton police, shows the unidentified officer asking Owensby to undo his seatbelt and get out of the vehicle on September 30th. He replied, "I can't step out of the car, sir. I'm paraplegic. I got help getting in." The officer offered the man whose legs were paralyzed assistance in getting out of the car several times, but Owensby refused. Well, I don't understand. He had tinted windows. Why didn't you just give him a citation and just move the hell on? Why does that require you getting all out of the car? Oh boy, these people are always doing the most. The officer responded, "Well, I do. I'm not asking you, but I'm telling you. You're telling a paralyzed man to step out of the car. He's already telling you he can't walk. Step out of the car." So the officer explained that Owensby had exited the car to let police dogs smell around in the car due to his prior drug and weapons conviction. They always got some BS. And I don't even believe that. I don't believe that. So, ladies and gentlemen, mm-mm-mm. So he did request a supervisor. The officer reached out and grabbed the disabled man's arms, pulling him while saying, "Get out the car," repeatedly. Owensby continued to tell police of his condition, stating, "I'm paraplegic, bro. This could hurt me. What are you doing?" He appears to struggle against police, pulling his arms towards himself. The officer jumps in, another officer, how they got to be, Superman out there. And another officer jumps in to help. Yeah, I mean, two officers are struggling with a black paralyzed man. Two of them, two. Okay. So the body cam footage shows the officer pulling the rest of Owensby's body out of the car by a fistful of his hair. And, and his legs are dragging behind. He exclaims in pain and screams for someone to help. The video shows the officer wrestling Owensby's body while he screams, "I'm paraplegic." The officer yells at me to stop several times. Yeah, like I said, they are always very dismissive whenever you try to talk to them. I just don't see what the point is here. Owensby, who was lying on his stomach, is picked up by the wrist, forcing his arms straight back as the two officers pick him up and handcuff him. The officer exclaimed, You're making this so much harder than it has to be." No, he shouldn't even be out of that vehicle. No, you officers are making it harder than it should be. The officers proceed to drag him back, and put him into the police car. His knees, his shins, and his feet dragging across the ground limply without any shoes. The video ends with the officer throwing a lone shoe into Owensby car. An investigation has been launched, but it's unclear if officers are on leave or not. Probably not. However, the Dayton Police Interim Chief, Matt Carper, said there is an upcoming training for officers to help with diversity, equity, and inclusion. De-escalation, bias-free policing, and procedural justice. You can't train that mess out of a person. Y'all need to stop with that mess. Nobody is believing that anyway. I don't know why y'all keep talking about some training for these lame ass KKK cops you got all over the streets. He also said he need to do better, and this can be done by further developing a mutual respect and accountability necessary to make our city safe. According to his daughter Cece's Instagram, she is planning a peaceful protest at 3:30 today outside the Dayton courthouse. DailyMail.com reached out to the Dayton Police Department and the city of Dayton for comment. So I could not bear to look at this video, but what I will do, I will put it in the description box and you can watch it on your own. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get through it. But y'all, please tell me what you think. I mean, it's a shame what this brother had to go through over tinted windows, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, all of this grand finale over tinted windows. And it never said that they found drugs in his car either, which I don't believe he had any. That's why it was not mentioned in the article. You know, we've seen these type of things before where they claim one thing on the police report, and then when you watch the body cam, it don't even match the police report. You know, that's what we've been dealing with forever now. I mean, why do you think they're going to change at this point? They won't. So, everybody, please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.